Hi guys, welcome to At Home with Charlease. I'm Charlease and I have a dream of an organized home. Let's get started. Today's project is this cabinet in my kitchen that houses my glasses and most of my coffee mugs. At first glance, it looks pretty good. The first shelf, the second shelf, but then when you get to the top where most of my coffee mugs are, it's getting pretty messy. And I have 4 mugs that I want to add to this. So I'm going to have to downsize. The problem is I've held on to some of those mugs simply because they have sentimental value. The kids gave them to me, or I got them at on a trip or something. But at the very least, I'm going to have to downsize enough to be able to put these 4 mugs that I want to put up here. Yeah, I should be able to downsize enough to get 4 mugs up there. What you think? Okay, as always. Now this shelf, I'm not going to mess with. This shelf, I may end up moving these mugs up. And the reason being, as you can see, I got a theme going here. I like clear glasses. And the 4 mugs that I'm talking about making room for are these double-walled ones. And I use these just about every single day. So, just like always, we have to take, in this case, not everything out, but we're going to take everything down from the top shelf, and possibly these multicolored mugs are going to come out and just be moved up. But we'll see. Okay, guys, let's get started. Okay, guys, here are all the mugs that I took down from that cabinet. And remember, I only need to make room for 4 mugs. And I tried to kind of separate them in the categories of the ones that we actually use and the ones that don't actually get used. And that was really hard to do, to be honest. Remember, I said that there was sentimental value to a lot of what was up there. And that's hard for some people, and I'm one of those some people. This particular mug here, I purchased in Amish country for my husband. And I think he may have drank coffee out of this one twice. And I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. He is a creature of habit. Let me show you. This is his coffee mug. A friend of mine, a friend of ours years ago, gave him that coffee mug, and he drinks out of it every single morning, 7 days a week. And you just can't pry that out of his hands. I buy him other mugs, and he still wants to drink out of that one. And this one, a friend of mine gave me this. And this is my me time teacup. You put your tea in there. And you see, once you get it brewed, then you take it out. But that's my little me time cup. It even has a little saucer to go with it. So I'm definitely keeping that. And because this is not mine, I'm not going to toss it. This is a mug that the kids bought us from Disney World. And here's another Disney World cup. I drink out of this one, or at least I used to drink out of it all the time, but now not so much. And it might be because I couldn't see it up there. And this one nobody's ever drank out of this one. This one's my husband's. So I'm either going to put it back up there, or I'm going to put it in the china cabinet on display or something. And here's another one from the kids. This is one of those color changing cups. When you put the liquid in it, the cup changes colors. That's a neat one. I like that. A friend of mine bought this back for me from a trip. This is a nice nice ceramic glazed cup. You can feel the weight on that one. And this is just a plain white cup, but I drink out of it a lot. And I'm really fond of, I use my Mrs. cup. I can't remember where I got these after Christmas one year, and I think I may have paid $2 a piece. So I got a Mr. and a Mrs. And Mr. hardly ever drinks out of his. Never drinks out of his, really. He may have drank out like everything else. He might have used it twice. You know, when you first give it to him, he'll use it just to say he used it. And then we have these cups over here from previous jobs. We are both retired now, so those are just sentimental value. I don't know. Here's one. Our youngest son went to UNCG, and we got this cup on one of the trips up to UNCG, and that's been years and years ago. And this was my favorite cup, Create Your Happiness, and I've used it so much until the words are starting to fade. And Grandma and Grandpa, Florida. These are old cups. They are not even microwavable. And I'm thinking, because I make soy wax candles, that I might take these two and make candles, use them as vessels for candles. Not sure yet. My son bought this one, this beer mug back from Korea when he was in the Army. We don't drink beer, but it, sentimental value. So I'm probably gonna find some place to put this one on display. And finally, this is a really pretty cup. I bought it from Michael's when it was on sale. I think I paid $3 for it. But this thing is extremely heavy. It's just not a comfortable cup. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the top off of this, and I'm going to take this in my office and use it as a pencil holder or a brush holder. Yeah. Okay, so I don't know what I'm going to get rid of. I kind of put these on this side to repurpose. Like let's see, this is from where my husband, when he was working at one of the Marine Corps bases here. I'm thinking that maybe if I put this on his nightstand, he could put his coins, like when he empties his pocket at night, he could put his coins in that. This UNCG dad, I'm probably gonna put that on display in the china cabinet or something. So I don't really see anything that I'm gonna discard except for this one, and only because, it's really starting to fade. And I'm not 100% sure I'm gonna do that. But bottom line is, I'm not gonna have any problem downsizing to at least 4 in that cabinet, so I can put my other ones up there. So I'm going to go ahead and rearrange that cabinet, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Okay, guys, let's see what we got. All right. Of course, the bottom looks the same because I was already happy with that. And then on the second shelf, I moved those colorful mugs, and that's where I put my double-walled clear mugs. And at the top, I am much happier with that. Much happier. And guys, this only took me, it took me longer to decide which mugs to repurpose or to get rid of than it did to do this whole project. That's the way we eat an elephant, one bite at a time. So I got another space in my house organized. We can do this, guys. One small space at a time, we can get our homes organized. Bye, guys. See you next time.